If some milk gets mixed into a meat stew, the laws of kosher are clear. If there's 60 times more meat than milk, then that stew remains kosher. The milk becomes totally absorbed and nullified as if it isn't there. If there's only 59 times more meat than milk, then the milk retains its own identity and the meat is no longer kosher. This idea is called bitul b'shishim, nullified in 60 times its amount. This year on the Jewish calendar, we have a unique opportunity. This year is a Jewish leap year, so we have 2 months of Adar. Our rabbis teach us that the month of Adar is a time for us to increase in joy. Mishenichnas Adar marbim b'simcha. Starting from today, the first day of Rosh Chodesh Adar Rishon, through the last day of Adar Sheni, gives us a total of 60 days of increased joy. If we are able to utilize each of these 60 days properly by increasing in our joy, then we will successfully nullify all unhappy, melancholy, and sad moments of our year. It's the principle of bitul b'shishim. Now one can say, I get it, Rabbi. If only I can be extra happy these next 60 days, it will completely absorb within it and nullify all the sadness. But I can't get there. I simply don't feel good about myself. I'm not in a good emotional space. Happiness is not a switch that you can just flip on, and my body is not a machine. So what can I do? How can I reach a place of happiness? I believe the solution to this problem is by recognizing who we really are as unique individuals and what kind of impact we can have in this world today. You see, happiness isn't something that one needs to acquire. All the material, luxurious things of this world don't necessarily equal happiness. They never did, and they never will. Of course, having material wealth is a great asset for happiness. It eliminates financial stress, which is such a great impediment to feeling good. But one can be very poor and very, very happy too. For happiness comes from within. It's a natural gift that Hashem gives us. We are all born happy people. When an adult isn't feeling happy, it's due to losing his or her direction and purpose in life. It's when we question ourselves, what purpose do I have? What value do I bring? Who needs me? What difference do I make? These questions are real and certainly make it difficult to find inner peace and happiness. However, when a Jew recognizes that my very existence is a most clear and empowering message from God, that I matter and God needs me for a purpose. God says, I want my world perfected, fit for me to unmask, and I've given you a unique skill set to make that happen. In fact, this is the whole purpose of man and the purpose for which he and all the worlds, both spiritual and physical, were created. That God should have such a dwelling place here in this world, as Rabbi explains in chapter 33 of Tanya. This then reframes my perspective on life. It cuts through all the noise and darkness of life with laser-like focus. Ask yourself, as you listen to this right now, what is needed of me now? How can I have an impact today? For the next 60 days of Adar, at the end of each day, we should be able to look back and tell ourselves at least one person who benefited from me today. Then get up and do a little dance. That's right. Lift your legs in celebration and allow that feeling to flow throughout your body all the way down to your heels. This expression of your personal happiness due to God's happiness from your behavior will eliminate all doubts, it will nullify all sadness, and abolish all despair. It will recalibrate you mentally and emotionally to the natural happy person that you truly are. I wish you a good Chodesh Adar. May we all experience more and more joy in our lives, and may God give us many reasons to celebrate.